Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov has met with his Japanese counterpart Taro Kono during a visit to Tokyo. The meeting is paving way for a summit between Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and President Vladmir Putin in May. The two diplomats also discussed economic cooperation between the two nations and regional issues such as Japan's deployment of the US Aegis defense system.
We concede that Japan has its own rights to enhance its defense capability, but it shouldn't be pursued at the expense of the security of other countries. In that, we are concerned about the installation of the United States Aegis assured missile defense system in Japan, as it directly affects Russia's national security interests.
And more, we are now joined by our correspondent Terence Terashima from Tokyo. Terence, Russia obviously expressed once again a concern over the plans to install Aegis. So how has Tokyo been saying about this?
Yes, in fact, this is not the first time that Russia has expressed concern over this, but it is said that Lavrov expressed concern that Aegis assure that Japan is planning to install it is directly affect Russia's security, whereas Kono said that this is an anti-missile defense system and Japan is installing not for the purpose to pose threat to the neighboring countries, including Russia, but the system is to counter threats from potential ballistic missile threats from DPRK, and it will increase ability to intercept these missile threats and secure Japan's security system. And both foreign ministers agree that they will continue talks on this matter, and they will hold a bilateral strategic dialogue in Moscow on April the 19th, also to be attended by the vice foreign ministers. And also in May, they are going to hold talks on Japan-Russia security talks in May, so they could talk more extensively about the defense system, and Japan is also concerned about potential military build-up in the disputed islands. So Kono said that these talks are important and hopes that it will enhance bilateral understanding and relations and open ways for a peace treaty.
So is this meeting as just laying the foundation for the summit between Abe and Putin? And what will be on the agenda if the two leaders met?
Yes, the main focus on the bilateral talks between Abe and Putin will be a joint economic development of the disputed islands and in northern Japan, the Kuril Islands or the Northern Territories. Japan is hoping that the joint economic activity on these Russian-held islands will open ways for more free visits by former Japanese residents to their ancestral graves, and also joint corporations on the stability of regional security. And on DPRK, Abe is expected to seek Putin's cooperations on resolving DPRK's nuclear and ballistic missile development. And Abe is definitely hoping to accelerate the joint development of the Northern Territories and talks towards the signing peace treaty with Russia. Analysts say that making headway with territorial issues with Russia is important for Shinzo Abe. Diplomatic achievement is essential for Abe to maintain public support, and this is one of them. And as he faces numerous pressures from domestic issues, officials say that Russia and Japan will continue a number of working level talks before the bilateral summit. And Abe is hoping to maintain close dialogue with President Putin, as he did in the past few years, a numerous meeting with Putin towards heading way towards signing peace treaty.
All right. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Terence, for your reporting from Tokyo.